Yeah. Hi, good morning, everyone. So, welcome to Introduction to Computer Science. Okay, so, as you can see in Lentera, we have several materials there. Okay. Today's discussion is about recursive function. So, I have a link there in uh, Lentera, thinking recursively in Python. Um, I was hoping that you will read this before the class, so I put this last week. Can you hear my voice clearly
Yes, sir.
or not so clear? Yeah.
I think sometimes you freeze.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will share my screen. Okay. Uh, this is this is the Lentera. This is today, right? Is it correct? Today is May 2. Oh, it is to be supposed to be in 9. Yeah. So anyway, so uh, if you put thinking recursively here, okay, so you will get to the website of Real Python. Okay, so you can read by yourself all of this. So this is I think, very nice way to explain what is iteration and recursive. So there are two ways to develop a function. Okay, one is using iterative way. So iterative way is something like this. So can you see this? Suppose you want to deliver to house 1, deliver to house 2, deliver to house 3, and so on. So the Santa will deliver the gift from house to house. Okay, so this is the way to do. So say if there are 3 houses or 4 houses here, Eric, Kenny, Kyle, and Stan. So then iterative way is just using loop, right? The normal way to do is to deliver to one by one, right? So, but the problem is what happened if you can do something else, okay? By assigning to other people, okay? If the Santa can appoint an elf, for example, okay? So in this case, the elf uh, will deliver to certain house, and then that elf will assign to another elf to deliver to house 2, and then again to deliver to another house, and so on. Using this kind of tree diagrams, this is how you supposed to create a function which done recursively, okay, by divide and conquer. Okay, so in this case, for example, the same 4 houses here. Okay, so what you will do is, number 1, you create a base case. Okay, so if the length of house is 1, so then you go to house number 0, right? Else, okay, then you divide. So in here you divide into 2. Okay, the middle is the length of the house divided by 2, but this is an integer division. And then you put first half is from the beginning until the middle, and then from the middle until the end. Okay, and then after that, you copy exactly the same function here. Okay, but the difference is, instead of houses in the beginning, now you put into first half and second half. This is how you create a recursive function. Okay, so any recursive function will have two parts. Okay, one is when the recursion will finish. This is called the base case. Second, okay, you will call the recursion, you will call the same function again. Okay, can you see that? Okay, now, of course, what you can do is you copy and paste this code and then run it, right? So there are many problems you can solve using recursively because inherent it is recursion. Okay, for example, factorial. Okay, so you can this is the formula of factorial, right? So what happened is you can put n, okay, depending n factorial depending on current n and the previous n. So then you divide into two parts, it is n and then n minus 1. So this kind of formula is a recursive formula. Okay. Now, can you try to create a function that actually creating factorial like this? Can you start to practice to create a factorial function that is recursive? After you make it, can you share your screen? By the way, I'm suggesting you to download PyCharm Community Edition. It's another free IDE. PyCharm Community Edition. To replace Spider. Okay. Some of you complaining that the Spider does not work well, right? So in that case, you can use this PyCharm. Anyone want to share screen?
I think I would try, sir.
Okay, go. Share your screen and then we can work on it together. Okay, very good. Yes. So excellent, yeah. So this is the factorial. Yeah, you can just run it.
Okay.
Right. So for example, 1. Okay, again, you run again. Factorial of 5. Oh, very good. So of course, now you can run, you can test, okay, using a loop in here. Instead of asking for input number, you can just loop, right, for n in range, for example, 10. No, at the bottom, say you go to line number 16, okay, and then for n in range 10. No, range. So you need to put
Oh,
10, for example, and then colon, right? And then factorial n. Print uh, code factorial space, comma, no, after the quote, you put comma,
Oh,
n, comma, factorial n. N. Okay. And then you just comment it, line 13 to 15. Okay. And then you just put control 1 there. Okay. And then you run. There you got everything.
so it starts from 0.
Oh, yeah, because range is start from 0.
Okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, so this is just to test. Okay. Oh, how about the others?
I can
Dave?
stop share
Yes.
screen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kalista, Dave, and Celine, how about you? Do you want to share your screen?
Actually, mine is similar with Tiara, sir.
Okay. Done. How about you,
Yeah.
Dave? Dave?
Yeah, it's the same.
The same. Kalista also?
Yes, sir. The same.
Oh, okay, good. In that case, let's go to the next challenge. Okay. The next challenge is simple. You know how to do sum in iteration, right? For example, sum of 1 to 10, right? So you just loop, right? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 until 10, right? So now your challenge now is to create similar, okay, function instead of iteration. Now you do it in recursive way. Okay. Recursive mean the function will call itself, right? Okay, so you create the two function. Function 1 is sum iterative of n. That is mean from 1 to n. The second one is sum recursive, okay, from n. That means again from 1 to n. But the same result, but different method inside. One is just loop, very easy. The second one is recursive. So that you can have a different way of thinking. One is iterative, the other one is recursive. Okay, go. For the iterative one, I will just give you the example in PyCharm. So I'll just share my screen. Okay, so this is PyCharm. So I just put a new project here. Okay, I just put sum, yeah, in Python. Okay, and what happened is PyCharm usually have will create a virtual environment. Okay, so I need to create a virtual environment, and you need to find out what is the Python version that you have. And if you have a virtual environment, where is the location of the virtual environment? Once you have it, so you just create. So this is the location. Okay, it will create a virtual environment there. Okay, and in the beginning, it will always create your own main.py, which just say hi PyCharm. So you can run here. There, the result is here, hi PyCharm. So then you can just change this. Okay, so let's change the function is sum, right? Iterative of n, right? So this is sum, okay, from 1 to n. Okay, so our goal is to create sum 1 to n. What we will do, very simple, right? So you will put for n in range of 1 to n plus 1. Okay, so because you don't know, if you are not sure, first you will print first. Okay, what is the result of this? So I will put print of n so that you will see. So and then I will just copy this here, okay, and run. It will just, oh, n doesn't exist, so we need to put the value of n. Say for example, n is equal 10. So when we run, it will show from 1 up to 10. This is correct, right? Okay, so then what you will do, you will sum. So how you will do the sum? So you will put s in here. Okay, s or sum equals 0. In here is sum equals sum plus n, right? And then because this is a function, you need to have a return value, yeah? Return sum. Okay, then what you will do, you will put sum equal here, and then you will print, okay, sum of 1 to n is sum, right? That sum of 1 to 10 is 55. Okay, so this is iteratively. So now your challenge is do it recursively. Okay, so you put here def sum recursive. Recursive. Again, and the same. Okay, so do something here. So when you finish, you share your screen, okay? So
I'll
anyone
try
want to?
again.
Okay, okay, let's try.
Or maybe the other one to try.
Okay, is it hard?
Not really, but I have some error. But
Oh, okay,
now it's okay.
okay, good.
Wait.
Share your screen. Okay, M is, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Why you divide by 10?
I don't know. I try like this one is the modulo operator. I found it like I read the I don't know. I earlier I read at Google actually by using this kind of equation actually can. So I try. This
Okay,
one is the modulo operator. Right? So in this one, the case is that when you use this one, it could give you the wait, this one the last digit, and for this two function in here will give you like the remaining digits.
okay.
This
But
one I set like the n is lower than 10 actually.
okay, so for example, if you enter n is 10, what
Oh, I run it 10.
you run it, if say enter your number 10, the answer should be 55, right?
No. No, it's not 55.
It's not 5. So this is to solve different problems. Yes, this is
It's like
recursive. This is recursion, but this is to solve different problem. This is the sum of the digit,
ah,
right? Okay.
okay. Let me try again, sir.
Okay, let you think about again. So how about you, Kalista? It's the same as previously, the factorial. So you need to have a base case and then the recursion. Okay. Okay, this is the iterative.
This one.
Oh,
Sir.
this one. Oh, okay. But this is up to 11, right? Yeah, this is in the,
So you mean it should be unlimited?
yeah, some recursive of n. You see, you in here you have two numbers, which is the current number and accumulated one. This is correct. Oh, what happened? You need to plug your battery. Sum of some recursive from 1 to 10 is 55, not 65, isn't it? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5. Here, there, some iterative, that is 55. So the result must be the same, right? Right, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5, 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10, how much? So 11 times 10 divided by 2. Gauss number. So anyone else? How about you, Celine, Dave?
Actually, I don't know it is correct or not, sir.
No problem, no problem. Let's try.
With it.
Okay. This is the sum iterative, correct? How about the recursive? Okay, if the, okay. Oh, the almost correct, this one. 10, 10. Like, let's put n is 10. What happened? Run it. Oh, good. Super. Oh, let's try. N is 1. Or n is 2.
2.
Supposed to give it 3. Correct. How about 4? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3 plus 4. Correct. Oh, correct. Yay, Saline, you did very well. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. How about you, Dave?
My code was similar to Kalista, and it couldn't work.
Oh, it couldn't work. Okay, let us check what happened.
Hmm.
You want to share screen? Okay. Because you are using two numbers. The problem is you specifically tell that is only n is equal 11, right? So this is not generic enough. This is only to sum up to that number. So if you put different n, it will not work, right? So that's the problem there, because your base case is very specific to certain number, right? Okay, so you can, so Celine is the correct one, yeah, the current version. So I will share my screen. So here is my simple result. So see, if n is less than 0, right? So return 0, okay? less than, and then again you do recursive, the same like what Celine did. Okay, the only difference is in Celine put is equal to 1. Okay, so I'm just putting is less than 0, put 0. It's the same thing. Okay, or equal to 1, equal return 1. That's the same thing. Okay, so it will also give same result. Okay, so next practice for recursive function is Fibonacci. This is the most famous one, right? Fibonacci will give you the number. You know Fibonacci number, right? So Fibonacci number is what? Anyone can explain what is Fibonacci number? Okay, let's make a new whiteboard here. Can you see my whiteboard? Okay, so we have, okay, let's put the tool F. Okay, F is a Fibonacci. Okay, so then, for example, you have, let's put simplified. Okay, so I will bring this up. So the first Fibonacci number is, say, for example, 1. Okay, and then the second Fibonacci number is 1 again. So you have one rabbit and another rabbit, so 1 and 1. Okay, and they marry. Okay, so that these two, 1 plus 1 become 2, right? So and then this one, the last one, 1 and 2, 1 plus 2 become 3, yeah? And then 2 plus 3 become 5, isn't it? And then 3 plus 5 become 8, yeah? And then what is the next number? Oh, you type there or you write there. What is the next number?
13.
13, yeah. And then what's the next number, Dave?
21.
21, very good, and so on. Okay, so now if you look at this, okay, we will have f, okay, of 2 equal to f1 plus f0. Is that correct? Correct. So then we can make it general. Fk plus 2 equal to fk plus 1 plus fk. Yeah? K plus 0 is k, right? So this is the formula which is recursive. Okay. Okay, now you create a Python function of this simple formula. Okay. So given n, for example, if n is 1, we'll give n 1. If n is 2, we'll give 1, right? If n is 3, we'll give this one, right? If n 4, we'll give this one, 3. Okay. Oh, go. I will close this. So the problem is clear. Yeah, okay, so go. create the function, Fibonacci function of n. N is the index of the Fibonacci. So once you finish, you share your screen, okay? So, share your screen, you finish. Oh, if less than 0, what is this? Why you put the preparation recursive? Oh, because you start with 0. Can you modify this so that it will start with 1?
So there will be no 0 in the output.
Correct.
Okay.
Just copy that and then put in the next line. Okay, copy Control C and then you modify. So how to make it so that no 0? Actually, it's much simpler. So if n is less than equal to 1, in the beginning, if n is less than or equal to 1, not 0. Okay. If n is less than or equal to 1, then return 1, right? Oh, no need to put in the bracket, just return 1. Okay. So I think if n is less than or equal 1, it's the same thing, isn't it? Or or equal to, that's fine also. Equal to is fine. Right. If n is less than or equal to, return 1. 2. Because the first one is 1, the second one is also 1. So correct. So if n is less than equal to 2, then return 1. No need to return like that. Only 1. Okay. And else, okay, delete that one. Right. Else, recursive, and so return what you will do. No need to do like this. You just put this one. Return Fibonacci recursive n minus 1 and n minus 2. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so you can now test. So you go to maybe, yeah, maybe 5 first. Run. Okay, is it correct? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. That's correct. 5. Okay, let's run it for n in range 1 to 11. No, down there you put down for n. I think in the beginning, not in the middle. Yeah. No. Okay, in the next input, you can put it in the next input. I mean, in the next input mean here. Okay. So for n in range of what? No, range of mean the 1 to 11 or 1 to 10 is okay. Comma 10. Okay. I mean between range and the parenthesis you need to not to put space. Okay. Then colon what? Like Fibonacci recursive n. Fibonacci recursive n, right? But you need to print that. Otherwise it will not work. Print of that. Okay. Put parenthesis. Parenthesis. No, without the quote. Okay, and then close the parenthesis at the end. Okay, run it. Yay. Correct, right? Very good. How about the others? Excellent, Palista, yeah. So how about the others? Okay. Okay, the top one is fine. And then you will put the pen. Okay, run it. And then it will give
I will check
Okay.
example
10.
10.
Okay, so it will give you 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay. How about Celine and Dave?
Let me share my screen, ya, sir.
Sure, sure.
This one.
Okay, 20. Okay. Super. Right. Super. So, Dave, okay, no problem. And then that is the base case. I want to that. Wow. This is, well, this is correct, but what is that? This is not recursive. This is iterative. Dave, this is iterative.
Okay,
Right.
then I will remake.
Yes, this is the iterative way. Yeah, everyone, can you see that? This is iterative, yeah, because this is a sequence, right? While loop is a sequence way. So, recursive mean it will call itself. In your Tiara and Calista and Celine case, it recall itself. Yeah. So this is good example of iterative way to compute Fibonacci. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So with that challenge, okay, I want to challenge you even greater. What happens if you calculate n is actually Fibonacci n, right? N is 100. Just change the n to 100. Run it. Does it freeze your computer? Is it? Yes. So it frees your computer. You need so. I mean, your algorithm is correct, but there is a problem there, right? Your computer suddenly freeze. Just 100, not so big. Yeah. So how to make it right? Okay. So if you want to make it right, you need to do memoization. Okay, you need to memorize the computation before rather than compute it again. Because if you compute it again up to 100, it will freeze your computer, the memory, and the number of computation is so much. Okay, so type in ChatGPT if you are using that. Okay, so this is my function, you tell. Okay, this is my function. Okay, modified with memoization. So, okay, I will type the chart here. Memoization. Okay, so just type in. So you keep your function, exact function. Okay, you just modify my code. Okay, to include memoization. Yeah. Dave, you need to change it into a recursive function first. Once you make into memoization, so you can try again with 100, Fibonacci 100, what will happen? It's fast.
Sir, do the
Hey.
number like really a lot?
Yeah, really very big. 100 is very big.
I would like to show it actually.
Okay, cool. Yes.
This is the result.
Right. In fact, if you do this in Excel, okay, it will not give you the correct number. Up to 76. Yeah, I think 75 or 76. In Excel, it will give you the approximation only. In Python, you can still get the correct number. But if you do it in Excel, it will not give the correct number. See, this is the advantage of using Python compared to use Excel. Okay.
Okay.
For small number, there is no problem. Okay. So you see that the memoization is just a case, right? To memorize. Okay, to memorize the previous computation, so that will not do computation, instead use the case result. Without that memoization, without the case, okay, what happened? It frees your computer.
Yes.
Yes. So that is what happened in your web browser also, right? Okay, in your web browser, it will tell you this is the case. So the web browser is actually putting case there in the background, so that when you come back, it will show up the case instead of going to the internet again. Okay, case is just memory, okay, that help to compute. Amazing, right? So memory helps. Okay. Okay. You can try in Excel. The result will not be the same because Excel will do approximation. So it will become 000 at the end. Okay, Fibonacci, you can try in Excel very easy, right? But it will not give you the correct number in Excel. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
Thank
How
you,
about
sir.
the others? Yeah. Yeah. Dave, did you finish?
No, I
No.
still need to change to recursive.
Okay. How about Celine and Calista? So those who finish, okay, I want to challenge you again. Do you know the program called Greatest Common Divisor, GCD? Okay, so in Lentera, okay, I have the, okay, let me share my screen to you. In Lentera, we have at the bottom here, I think, Introduction to Programming. Okay, so if you open this, it will give you the PowerPoint, and here is the GCD. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is called Euclid algorithm. So I gave you the flow chart here. Okay. So this flow chart is the algorithm inside. So you can do iteratively, or you can also do recursively. So can you do both? The challenge is, can you code this flow chart, okay, in two ways? One is recursive, the other one is iterative. Okay. So those who cannot do the Fibonacci, so you need to tell me how to do the Fibonacci of 100. Okay. Yes, you need to share your screen also. Those who finish, do the GCD. Anyone want to share screen for the Fibonacci? Not yet. Okay, I will wait.
Memoization, right? But I don't think it works. Like it does not show the output, even though I try to use the memoization.
Okay, show.
Supposed to use
Okay.
memo, right?
The memo, you should not put it there in the,
This one.
yeah. So you need to put the memorization. So what you will do is like this. Go up to your original Fibonacci recursive. Okay, this one, right? Okay,
Like this.
so wait, this is freeze, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So copy and paste this one. So F5, no problem, right? Okay. So copy and paste that to ChatGPT, your ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, okay. So you tell, I have this code, okay. I have this Python code of what?
This.
Okay, correct. So you tell that, can you help me to make more memoization? Can you modify the code above to include memoization? Yes.
Huh?
Oh, it does. Okay, you try.
Print.
Okay. Okay.
So
You copy and paste here and run. Oh, something is wrong. So if n in the memo, return memo n. If n is, so you just tell your code does not work. Can you go to your ChatGPT again? Can you optimize your code so that it will run faster down there? Optimize your code so that it will run faster.
I think my Jupyter freeze, sir.
Yeah, you can change the kernel. It said it's already optimized. Okay. This is
Fibonacci sequence.
this one have no memoization.
Yeah.
You just tell that you can try that, no problem. You can just restart the kernel if it freeze. Kernel restart. Yes, restart. Okay, and going down there, you just copy and paste the code.
This new one.
Correct. And then you run this. Gonna see of say 5 first so that we check this correct or not. Okay, so now change the 5 into 100.
100.
Right, it will freeze again.
Yeah, it will freeze. Oh,
Oh no, it's correct.
faster. Correct and faster.
And correct faster. Okay, so it does memorization there.
Loh, how come ya? How come?
Eh? Because if less than 2, it will put this one, and then it will memorize the value. Okay, if you don't understand, you go to your chatbot again, and then explain how does it work.
Yeah.
So you can just ask. You know, the chatbot is better than me. Explain how does your last code work? Your last code. Yeah. Code above work. Yes.
Okay. Nggak pakai.
Okay, see? So this is how you learn from the chatbot.
I don't see any memoization.
Okay, then you ask. So remember, if you don't know, so you ask. Keep asking, okay? I did not see the memoization there. How does it make it faster? See, where session there? So how
do you make
get faster? So this is the memoization. There, this is the result exactly like the other.
But last time we copied this code, it doesn't.
No, the one that you did not put is the last line there. Memo m equal result.
Oh yeah, but equal.
Let's see.
100.
Run. Exactly the same. Yeah.
Oh, so just miss one line.
Yeah, miss one line.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Celine, Dave. Okay, so Kalista, you do the GCD.
Sir, the result.
Yes.
I think same with Tiara.
Wow, so big.
Yeah.
Because you put everything, all the numbers. Oh, up to 1,000. That's why.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, good. You challenge yourself. Okay, it works, right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Dave.
It's for the recursive. Why isn't it working?
Not working.
Yes, I don't know what's wrong.
Okay, the recursive. if less than return 1, it's supposed to work this one. Why?
When it run, it restart kernel.
Okay, you restart the kernel.
How do I restart?
I think you go to console.
Oh, this one.
Yes. And run.
When I run it, this is what shows up.
And title, where's that?
Line,
Oh, okay. Line 12.
this one.
Why? Okay, very easy. Just copy everything here. Go to ChatGPT. Okay, let's use the AI. Okay, so copy
Okay.
and paste here everything from 8 to 13, and then you tell why it keep restarting my kernel. So you highlight this, copy and paste, and put in your ChatGPT asking why this keep restarting my kernel. I cannot see your chatbot.
Oh. Wait. I share my whole screen then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you just tell, okay, this is my code and it keep restarting my kernel. What's the problem?
Uh,
The,
there
the,
is an
the code,
error. No,
oh, there
this
is
is the
an
problem.
error. What is the error there? I think you mistyped probably, right?
No, I don't think I
No.
mistyped.
So
Fibonacci. Yeah,
what was the
it's
problem?
it keeps on restarting the kernel.
Okay. No, in here, what it say? There is an error implementation recursive function if in the else statement should be n minus 1 and n minus 2 instead of n minus 10. Oh, plus 2, that's why. You put the plus
Oh,
2.
oh yes,
That
yes,
is the
I
one.
see.
Ah, okay. Actually, the bot already give you the suggestion. Right?
Right, right. So
No,
then
it's good,
I
right? The chatbot is actually helpful.
yes,
Yeah, you just need to read that statement that the chatbot is giving you. Yeah, this one is working already.
and then
Yeah,
make
it's already correct.
it.
So you just say, make you just tell how. Suppose you don't know memoization, okay? You just say, if I run Fibonacci recursive 100, it's very slow. How to improve that? You just tell like that. It is very slow. How to improve that? Okay. Suppose you don't know memoization, right? Yes, it will show why, because the complexity is 2 exponent to n, yeah. So there, it will give you the memoization automatically, right? And you can even ask, okay, with the case value, what is the time complexity? You can even ask that, right? So what? Okay, copy and code and change that. And of course, you need to, if you run it, it will run nothing. So you need to put the Fibonacci memoization. I think the memo you can put up there.
Here.
Yeah, so you can put memo equal dictionary or set. That one is just put a curly bracket exactly there up so that you don't need to have that memo.
I
So
didn't.
memo equal. So then you can remove the second argument. Here, you can put no. What I mean is, let me, okay, in line 7, you put memo equal to curly bracket. Yes. And then in Fibonacci memoization, you can remove the memo with the curly bracket. So Fibonacci n only. So in that case, all the line 14, you need to change that.
So without the memo and
Without the memo. That one is correct. Because remember in definition, you have only one argument. So in that case, all your function must have only one argument without the memo, the last one also. Okay, let's try. And no, you did not run yet. So you need to type what do you want to do. Fibonacci, memoization, just copy and paste of that. Say what? 5 first. You try 5. Run. Supposed to give you 5, right? Oh, you need to print that, sorry. At the end, it's supposed to give you 5. 100. Let's try. Okay, and good. It's the same thing, right? So you modify a little bit from the code. Okay, by putting that argument of memo in the global variable, okay, you don't need to put in the argument anymore. Okay. Okay, so now all of you, can you solve the GCD problem? Okay. The one in the slide, okay? So I give you the flow chart. You need to create the GCD function. Okay, both in iterative and recursive, yeah? First, try the one that in flow chart, and then later on you optimize. Yeah. Anyone want to share screen?
Sir, where did you put the flow chart?
The flow chart is in Introduction to Programming in Lentera at the very bottom. So the flow chart is in here in Lentera. This is your Lentera, right? So here, the last one here, Introduction to Programming.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, and here in page 8 or page 7, the same thing. Oh, this one, page. So you will get this. Okay.
This is the iterative one.
Mm-hmm. So
Is
you
it?
so in the slide I have several tests there.
Yeah, I already tested and two of them actually correct.
Okay, all of them are correct.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So what I want you to do, okay, can you create a unit test for your GCD test? Can you create a unit test? Okay, so you can ask your chatbot. Okay, I have this test.
Oh, wait.
Okay, you copy and paste from the slide the test code, the test GCD 15.3 equal 3, GCD 15.3 is 1, and so on. Okay, and then you ask the chatbot to create a unit test for your GCD. Okay, so you can ask your chatbot to create unit test for your GCD. So keep your GCD first in that chatbot, and then tell that I want you to create a unit test for my function above.
Okay.
Okay. It will give you a maybe you can even ask what is the best test cases for the function above. So, yeah, I cannot see your screen. So.
Oh, wait, sir.
Oh, good. Okay, so you copy and paste all of this, okay, and run it. So it will run. Okay, it lacking of one, which is the GCD itself. So you copy the GCD function in here. Where is your GCD?
This one.
Okay, only the function, the GCD AP, you
This
copy,
one.
yes, in your unit test above that, or below the import. Okay, there. So you run it. Oh, it run one test and everything is fine. Okay, now you go to your chatbot again. Okay,
Wait.
and then you tell, give me the best test cases. Yeah, best test cases to test the function, the GCD function. Yeah, the GCD function above. Yeah, earlier. Okay. Wow. Okay, so you ask why these 6 cases are the best test cases. Right, that's how you ask, right? How do you learn, right? Okay, that's the answer, right? Because it cover the range of scenario. Very good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you it's better than me, okay? So all I can do now is just teach you how to use the chatbot, right? So the more you do it, then the more you are experienced with it, then you can eventually learn on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. keep asking. And okay, from here, what you will ask?
Huh?
From here, what you will ask? You know the test cases, you know why. So you can ask, can you code the test cases for me? Right?
Oh,
Oh, those, yeah, the with, yeah, the that mean the best 6 test cases. I think you need to be more specific. What do you mean by that? Yeah. Okay, sure. This is how you will. Okay. Eh, okay, so it give you all the test cases first. Okay, and explain. Oh, you did not. No, you need to tell. I want you. No, I want you to do a unit test with those test cases.
oh,
Ah, yes, with those. Unit test. That's correct. A while ago.
oh yeah.
Those 6 test cases. Yes, there. Do you understand the meaning?
For which one?
This one, the unit test. Do you
This
understand the
one.
meaning? Yes,
This one is the function earlier that
correct.
I
And then
put,
answer
and this one is just
equal.
for the unit test.
What is the meaning of this unit test? You understand why 1533? What is the meaning? Do you know?
15, this is the inputted number, and this is
Okay,
the
the
result.
output.
Is the
Correct. Very good. Very good. So all you need, if you understand, then it's fine. Then you copy and paste, and you're supposed to get the result. Super.
Yeah.
Okay. Use this AI, okay, to learn.
It's already run.
Yeah, yeah. So if it is correct, so it will run one test. This is all the tests that you put. So let's try so that it will generate error. Is it okay? So the
Okay.
first one, for example, 15.3, you put 2 there. The answer is 2, for example. It will generate error, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And then it will say it's supposed to be 3, not 2.
Oh, this one.
Yes. Okay, so it will tell you what is the problem.
Okay.
Okay. So with this, you understand how to create a unit test also.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Okay. So now what you need to do is to create the GCD with recursive.
Oh, I actually
You did.
made
Okay. You
this
did.
one.
Okay. Good. So once you make this, okay, you can compare. So GCD1, GCD2, okay, and you tell the chatbot, I have these 2 functions, GCD1, GCD2. I want to test the time.
Oh, so the
Right?
iterative one and the recursive one.
Correct, correct. So you can just put GCD iterative, GCD recursive. Okay, you copy and paste there. And then you tell that I want to compare the time. Okay,
Oh,
which one is faster? You go to the chatbot and how to compare the time complexity or the time run time. Okay. Again, the point is you have very great tool. Okay, whether you can use that tool or not is up to you.
okay.
So you go to your chatbot telling that,
Wait.
okay, first you need to separate now GCD1, GCD2 so that it will tell you, or GCD recursive, GCD iterative.
Oh, wait.
Put it in new file, that's fine.
Do I just copy and paste my code or?
Correct. You put copy and paste your code, but you need to separate the name.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So copy and paste. Okay, this is the one. Oh, I think only the function is fine. No need
Okay,
the
okay.
input, right? Only that function GCDAB until return. That one is the copy. Put in the file. What a new file.
On new one.
Yeah, new one. Okay. Okay, that let's put this GCD iterative.
Or maybe I can put it at GCD1 then, sir, because the last one
Yeah, it's
I
okay. Okay, no problem.
and then the
No,
next
in
one.
def is you put GCD1 then.
Ah,
Okay, and then you copy the iterative one, the recursive one, only the
only
function.
this one.
Yes, and then put in that GD down there, press return, and copy, and now change to GCD2. Okay, don't forget because you change to GCD2, that one must be 2 also, and then down also 2. Correct, very good. Now you copy everything here to your chatbot.
Okay, wait. To find the time complexity, right?
Correct.
So in here, I should ask like I want to compare the time complexity between these two codes.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, and the time complexity and the runtime, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the chatbot.
Hmm,
Okay, you can create a new chat is fine. In here is also fine. It's up to you. Oh, you already did. Okay. Okay. Oh, see, you can compare the time.
Oh,
Okay, and then you put a random number there and start time, end time, right? The elapsed time, the same thing like that. Okay. Okay, then it will compare the runtime.
oh,
That is correct. So, but you just tell down there because this is runtime is fine. How about
yeah.
the big O notation of the two function? You can ask, right? How about the big O with its O? Okay, notation of the two GCD function above. Wow. Oh, it's the same, right? So they are very efficient. So both
Oh,
are the same.
yeah.
Yeah, and you get the big connotation already.
Mm,
Nice,
yeah.
yeah. Super, right?
Yes.
Yes. So because you got the basic already, so all you need to do is just ask the chatbot. So you can copy and paste and run, no problem.
Wait, I will try this one.
Yes.
Hmm. Oh, actually the same.
Yeah, the first part is the same, only the time, the import time,
Yeah.
and then the bottom one is the running time is different. So it's just showing the time. Is it
Yes.
exactly the same?
The same. Wait,
Exactly
let
the same.
me, yeah, wait, let me share my screen.
Oh,
This one, the same.
Exact the same. Wow. Okay. So you can put if you want to make it know, make much bigger random number, or because so you can complain here to your ChatGPT. The elapsed time is 0 seconds. I want to make it. I want to see the difference. You can just complain because the same because 0 seconds, right?
Yeah.
It means your running time is not enough. So you need to run maybe 1,000 times so that you can see the difference. Because it's so fast to compute GCD, so you cannot see the difference.
Oh,
Okay, so
this is what they give me actually.
correct. So it will tell you to run like 10,000 times. Okay, so that you can see the difference. That is correct.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just copy paste and run. So now you can start.
I copied this
Yeah.
same in this code or
Yeah.
will-
You copy this
is
and then
it
put below.
below the print or the print?
Oh, so what do you think? You're supposed to think on that. The GCD is already there. Only the random number and the time that is different, isn't it?
I think this one is yeah,
Yeah.
deleted.
Or you can just make it the new file so that you will not delete this.
Oh, okay, okay. This is the last one.
Yeah, but this will not work. You know why this will not work? Okay, because the GCD is not there. Correct. So you copy there. Eh? No, not this one. The new one. The new one. There, you copy. Now it's correct. Now you can run. Oh, there's a
It's different.
difference. Yes, now you can see the difference. Because 10,000.
Wow.
Wow, which one is faster? The recursive.
The GCD2?
GCD2 is faster. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. After you run 10,000 times.
Yeah. So you need to run in very a lot of money.
Yes. Very good. Okay, how about Kalista, Celine, Dave?
Mine is yeah, simple.
Simple. Okay, so okay, that is the recursive. Okay, so the answer is correct. So all you need to do is now to test, okay, using the test cases. So you can ask again the unit test from ChatGPT. Okay, and again, you can ask the time complexity of your code. Okay, the same.
Just like
Yeah.
Tiara did, yeah.
Correct, correct. Okay, so that you can be sure. Okay, so this is very simple lesson. Okay, of course, this is GCD is so common. How about your own code, right? So the same question you will ask. Okay, so give your code to the chatbot. Let the chatbot help you to analyze the code. Yeah, the time complexity, the runtime, and so on. Okay, is it clear? Dave, Celine, you want to share? Yeah, thank you, Kalista.
Actually, mine is maybe similar with Kalista, sir. Maybe
Okay, okay.
this one.
Okay, very good. You want to change the value, for example, 15 and 3. Oh, okay, 15 and 36, what will happen? Okay, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Dave, Okay, this is the iterative
Iterative
one.
one.
Yeah. How about the recursive one? Did not make it yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Anyway, the answer is on already in the slide. Okay. So you just try to do it on your own first. Okay. Once you make it, you can ask the chatbot to help you with the others. Okay. Okay. So now give me your feedback. What did you learn today?
Recursive.
Recursive. Yeah, I know. But you, what did you learn today? Personally, what do you learn today?
Actually, for me, is
Mhm.
earlier you taught me how to ask, like how to know the difference time, the complexity of time, the running time within the code, like
Mhm.
the GCD one.
Correct.
I don't know about that until you told me.
Okay.
And
So
then like about the recursive, of course.
recursive, yeah. So comparing recursive and iterative, is it better or not? Comparing iterative and recursive, which one is better?
Recursive.
No, it's the same. Remember the time complexity, they are the same.
Oh
And
yeah.
sometimes,
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah.
so you, sometimes recursive is better, sometimes iterative is better. Okay. But in your case a while ago, it's exactly the same. So how do you know it's the same? So you check the big O notation.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, even if big O notation is the same, when you run, the result will be different, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
random. Okay. Very good. How about you, Celine? What did you learn today? Your personal experience.
Uh, I think today I learned about memoization,
Memoization. Okay. So
and then I also learned about how to how to like improve the code from the
okay.
basic code
Right.
to a better code or something like that lah.
Correct. Correct. Dave, how about you?
Yeah, comparing between recursive and iterative,
Mm-hmm.
and also asking ChatGPT to make the code better.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay, don't be ashamed to ask the chatbot to help you. Okay, because the tool is available for you, and this is very powerful tool, and you don't use. That's a pity, isn't it? Okay. Okay, the tool can help you. In fact, it can teach you better than the teacher. Okay, then you start to use this. Okay, all you need to know is how to ask the question correctly in the chatbot, isn't it? If you ask the answer question correctly, it will give you the one that you want. Okay, if you don't ask correctly, remember this is machine. Okay, so you need to explain in more detail what do you mean by this, that, and so on, right? Okay, so you need to be more specific so that the machine will understood. Okay, good. Kalista, you want to share something?
Yeah, like every week, I learn new code, and
Okay,
especially today, iterative and recursive, which
okay,
is yeah, basically a new knowledge for
okay,
me.
okay. So
And
can I
yeah.
give you the assignment?
Uh,
Combining the previous knowledge that you already learned with today. Okay, I want you to create a maze. A maze game. Is it possible? So that you can visualize it using recursive function.
Is it individual or like a team?
Individual.
Okay.
Individual. Okay. Is it okay? So that you can practice. Okay. At this point, you learn only by copy and paste, but I want you to practice in prompting. Okay. Again, you can use ChatGPT, no problem. Okay. But optimize your code. Okay. So it should be graphical, right? To create the maze for you. You know maze, right? Okay. So given the size of your screen, and then it will create a maze for you. Okay. Again, using recursive function. Okay. Is it okay? So thank you very much for today. Yeah. So see you next time then. I don't forget the assignment is due next week. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
It well soon, sir.
Yeah.